Cek 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Halo. Wow, Bang Arkas tiba-tiba udah ngechat aja. Oh my god, aku sudah mau tidur. Oke, selamat tidur Bang. ah, tadi itu tadi tuh lagi ada keponakan yang kesini dan gue juga lagi keluar kan tadi, terus tadinya tuh maunya besok pagi aja ya, cuman biasanya jelek gue itu gue suka baca-baca forum, dan saat gue baca forum ada yang bawa Dogma 2 kan, terus lagi pada asik main kan gitu, kayak anjir gue masih mau main lah. Ajar saja kalau begitu. Jadi ya mungkin sampai jam 12-an lah kira-kira, nggak usah lama-lama. Paling insya Allah besok pagi lah kita coba. Gue udah ngerjain kerjaan gue tadi, udah coba kerjain, tapi gak tahu dia bener apa enggak. Wah, todong ke senior, terus kita lihat saja, semoga jawabannya sore-sore aja lah kayak tadi. Ya lah, langsung aja banyak cipcus, kita langsung aja main. Oh iya, tadi gue sempet main juga secara offline, off record. Tadi tuh gue kalau nggak salah lagi nyari anak yang hilang dari anak panti asuhan yang hilang. Tiba-tiba dia ada di sini, nyemplung ke sini sih lebih tepatnya. Oh iya, good news buat kalian yang punya Nvidia seri 4000 ya. Jadi kamu ada yang nemuin kalau si Capcom tuh ngebikin ininya kurang lah ya, apa namanya, DLSS-nya tuh di compile tapi nggak kepake, jadi makanya katanya pada berat banget karena itu. Tapi dengan pakai DLSS jadinya lebih ringan. Cuman kalau menurut gue tuh sih sebenarnya sih lebih ke arah brute force ya, karena NPC-nya masih pop in, jadi gua rasa bukan itu sih solusinya. Karena emang bener-bener kalau kalian masih mau nunggu, monggo nunggu. Cuman kalau misalkan udah nggak tahan sama frame rate yang kecil banget, monggo dipakai karena itu benar-benar kebantu banget.
No sense doing things by halves. Can't say I'm any happier to see this bow than the last time we crossed paths.
Ngambek si Isabel. Oh no, Palung Arkeos. Kalau yang begitu mau kita sama-sama nunggu deh Bang.
Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
Karena gue juga pakai AMD ya, bukan seri 4000, jadi DLSS 3-nya nggak bisa nyala. Ini gue coba. Nah, gue nyoba pakai karena orang-orang pada bilang ini, jadi di FSR-nya gue coba nyalain, tapi kayaknya sih tidak terlalu berpengaruh sih. Dia ngecilin loadnya kecil sih, cuman kalau menurut gue kayaknya ini sih. Nah, oke duluan Bang. Have fun Bang. Have fun, have a nice rest lah. Good, have a nice rest, have a good stream. Itu dari sini. Ini muter.
Got any good stories to share?
Oh. Nyambung ternyata. Ya, jadi untuk yang AMD dan Nvidia seri 3000 ke bawah, mohon bersabar, kita hanya bisa menunggu dari Capcom aja gimana solusinya. Karena kalau gue boleh bilang sih ya, kalau menurut gue problemnya emang bener di CPU-nya ini. Karena aja mau bersin. Alhamdulillah. Ya. Ya, karena ini walaupun pakai DLSS saya masih tetap banyak pop innya gitu. Jadi gua rasa tuh bener-bener kalau misalkan sekedar biar bisa stabil 60 fps mungkin boleh bisa lah dipakai DLSS itu ya. Cuman kalau dari secara fitur in game mungkin gitu harus nunggu dari Capcom ya beneran. Gue liat request berapa aja tadi tuh. Oh ini Let's call home. Oke, tadi gue dapat rumah, kemudian ini gue disuruh ngeliat ini, katanya Nih apa? Pengemis tapi tajir. Kayaknya di sini sesuatu yang lumrah sih ya. Terus ini tadi si bocah ini yang bantuin dia beli Ornet box, terus dia bilang terima kasih cuman gua iniin. Kayaknya ngobrol dulu lah sama ini. Hingga Glimmer yang nungguin hobi sih. Oke. Tadi ada bocah minta cariin bunga, terus sekarang minta cariin silver ore buat magic katanya. Tapi perlu silver ore.
Death comes for me next. I am so hopeless. My head will roll if horse goes awry.
Rumah, oh ya, rumah gua tuh di
There's
sini.
a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
Nah, ini rumah gua. Ya sekarang gua kalau mau tidur nggak perlu ke in. Ini banget apa hemat sekali juga dari sini, bisa dari sini akses ini. Kurang apa coba? Terus inget gua ada ore, silver ore. Ya, bentar gua ketemu sama si Pak ini dulu, kaptennya dulu.
Tis a chest. I shall.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your majesty as a false arisen? Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. Only select members of the nobility. If your majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, your majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe, finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the east.
Off we go then. There. Beasts to be slain. Cooperation is our strength. We face our task with an advantage, whatever it may be.
Dan gangguin malam-malam. Woi bangun woi, ini batu lu woi.
Life can be tiring even if you're watching them. I swear it is.
We have arrived.
Oh, ada di ini ya.
Pray, take this.
Oh, dapat, thank you.
I'm not leaving till you take it. So there.
Oh, terima kasih. Kasih dong. Double. Gara-gara nolongin bocah yang tadi tuh. Dia pada nyariin. Kalian denger gak? Denger gak? Kayak gitu loh. Oh my god. Oke. Ini gue lebih butuh yang ini sih. Gak bisa. Jadi biar si mau orang ngurusin ini inventory gue.
Over here, if you please.
Mana sih? Mana Daphne? Berarti jemput udah ngelarin ini ya?
Unless I'm mistaken, what we require is already in our possession. We have reached our destination.
Gue juga tahu destinasi di sini, cuy. Orangnya ya, bocahnya.
Can't bring myself to do much of this. Did you want something? I've
Tuh, lagi pada tidur. Lagi tidur.
sweeping, laundry.
Oh, how I've longed to embrace my bedroll.
Tidur di mana kalian? Oh. Yo. Oh, thank you Giuseppe. Apa yang berguna? Oh ini. Yes, cup kalau dikasih. Gue juga bisa beli.
You'll not believe the journey I've had. I'll wager my...
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Kenapa gue masukin?
Off we go then. Shall we get underway?
Nunggu di sini soalnya kalau pagi.
Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Oh, just look how it shines. Thank you ever so much. Say, aren't you cured? Well, I'll tell you. Not to say I'm unhappy at the gracious hand of course. I want to tell them how... Oh, it's so shiny.
Miss Daphne seemed pleased with our efforts. Mayhap we ought to pay her another visit sometime soon.
It's no great shock to me.
Apa gue ngerasa kayaknya itu sesuatu yang salah ya? I do have wax ready di inventory gue ya, tapi kan kayak deh.
To each their own. The world's better for it. Heard of any ways to make some easy coin? No? Shame.
Sama dong, gue juga mau tahu kalau bisa tajir gampang.
Dead on my feet. What do you think? Does this suit me?
What, let's
One day. Thanks, sir.
thank you. Gue mau coba R. Oh,
Well met, son. How might I be of
All this
service?
walking's made this ladder look sturdy enough to climb.
Oh, I can't complain, really.
okay.
Welcome to... And quality's what you need if you want to survive.
Kamu dulu. Oke. Namun bar. Kayak gua ada sih namun bar. Wait.
So before you check the price, just remember... Misers hope to see you again.
Ya,
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have you... Have a look.
Our packs are heavier and our purses far lighter.
perlu ke vocation ya lupa.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin.
Why is everyone always in such a hurry?
Greetings. Welcome to here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. Forgive me, but I'm afraid we are not accept. You see, as we currently have no archer staves or great swords on hand, we are unable to outfit new members. And we cannot simply purchase more, as the delivery of arms intended for the local armory and other guilds, so regrettably I cannot assist you. Unless, let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Certain vocation, let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild?
Ya. Dan oh,
Don't.
150 ya. Wih.
Methinks Roderick will be able to tell you aught of the stolen shipment. He runs the local armory, and we purchase almost all of our stock from him. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
We know what we're looking for, but not where it is. I suppose there's naught for it but to start searching.
Ini kan
Welcome to Bjorn, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. Hope to see you again.
Hoi, friend. Klaus sent word that you've agreed to rescue some of my pilfered equipment. Fair warning. Goblins are behind these from the tell of it. Their lair. Pray do be careful. Losing my wares for good would make me sore. But no sack of gold can compare to a fellow life, eh? Gather round. Treat your ears to it. We meet again. Would you care to stay and talk a moment? I'm glad. Sit down, won't you? I'm rather fond of this place. I ne'er imagined a city could be like this. So full of excitement, so alive. And how could I have? In all my life, I've hardly left the palace. My mother is quite strict. You understand. Oft did I long for a taste of normal life. Even aught as simple as going shopping for myself. My mother has always procured the things I covet for me, so to pick out an item and obtain it with my own hands held a certain appeal. Which reminds me, I owe you a debt. I fear I cannot repay the full sum all at once. I have rather little in the way of spending money. Pray, take this for now. You'll have more when next we meet. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. I mustn't let Mother find out I left the palace. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other anon. Till then, farewell.
Rasa kayak si ini apa? Yang di guard Starling tuh bagus. Oh, ini ya apa? Kakaknya si Thorfinn. Pakainya ulu-ulukan kayak berbuat jahat biar dia jadi chieftain itu. Cuman mau pancing sama kakek. Standar sekali ya ceritanya. Tapi yang kayak begitu lumayan ini.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Oh, pop in.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
Oh, ada griffin segala lagi di luar. Main lu, woi, rusuh yuk. Yuk kita rusuh. Lima bar. Hey, get off my field, you morons.
I never dreamed we'd meet such a foe here, of all places.
I grant you Fire's blade. Use it well.
Oh, dia berburu ox. Lagi nyari makan digangguin. Oi, gak kena dong.
Take that!
Mana nih? Push, kok gua diserang, woi? Gua diselamatin. Kabur kah?
You are in need of healing. Allow me. What's right there? Tis a probe worthy of caution. You also are a person.
Easily done.
Thank you, kind. I did not mean to say that.
What happens to the best of us? Do not waste your chance. Press home our advantage. The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
Understood.
Bilangin dulu lah. Oh.
Let my magic launch and connect with you. Well done.
Luar biasa nih.
I'll save you.
Hip. Oh, 3 bar lagi. Udah mulai sekarat tuh. Pintu ikutan dulu ke atas tuh. Kabur, kabur, kabur. Besar.
I'll not take that from you.
Bismillah, bismillah.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. These writings could be of import.
Let's have a look then.
Ya. Jalan rupanya. Oh.
Mayhap we ought to pay a visit to Trevo Mine and search for the armourer's wares. I can guide you there if you wish.
Ya, aman
Well,
lah.
if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any sort of sense. The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better with a bit of medicine. Yet ever since he came here, he's only gotten worse.
I understand how you must feel. But you must see that your son's health continues to wane. There is no medicine that can heal him outright. He requires proper treatment. I am caring for him as best I can. I beg only for your patience. However, if you truly cannot entrust him to me, perhaps you would care to take him home with you instead. Mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery.
Home, you say?
Dear, we are pressed enough as 'tis.
All right, he stays. But pray,
I will look after him.
Udah rumah?
That woman's taking advantage of us.
Will he truly be all right?
Sir, ought you not be in... Ah, forgive me. You're not... 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name... I regret that I cannot offer you a cup of tea, not to mention, I have to find them... Oh. You wouldn't happen to know someone willing to brave the roads with... You would procure it yourself. I am grateful beyond words, sir. In that case, might I... The slums are a bane to the body's humours, and its residents are oft we do what we can with what little we have. Your aid is most appreciated, sir.
Tell us, Maya's might can be harvested from phantoms, monsters that wander the world a night.
At last, it all becomes clear.
Sekedap kenapa lu butuh ingredient dari muset seperti itu? Kamu wanna tell us something? Gak, sumpah gue masuk ke gerejanya tuh pas di quest yang tadi tuh pas Gerejanya kan jadi sama-sama gue denger loh kayak gitu loh, samar tuh kayak rasa tidak terlalu yakin. Can we?
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
Ada yang jaga. Gua langsung.
Might have a little kip.
Lady.
Got to keep moving.
Just wait. Dan lagi nih.
That wasn't a homecoming I envisioned. I knew the village was good.
Goblins approach! Guard all you want. Twon't make a difference when I've threatened you. See?
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
Nanti. Gitu.
Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations?
Our respective abilities are unique as well. I
Jack
grant
of
you
all
full
trades is a
blame.
master of none.
Oh, kena.
Jump up and I'll send you flying. Was most effective.
Nice more.
This brute has quite the temper.
I do not use the range to our advantage.
It's easily done.
Aduh.
It is one of the targets of my own monster. I should like to see it done. Would you lend me a hand? On my way.
Much obliged. Happens to the best of us. Look at it.
Oh, fuck.
It is done. Thank you, Arisen. I'm overjoyed to have completed the task the master set for me.
Not a bad idea.
Seekor panggang.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Let my magic imbue your weapon
Alam
with
splitter
fury
banget
of
nih
the
saya lawan goblin.
Are we ignoring the enemy today? Little does our foe realise how narrowly they escaped death's touch.
I quite agree.
That's very quick. That.
Would you care to behold a forgotten riftstone as yet undiscovered in this world? Then follow me. It isn't far. I shall lead us to our destination, so do try not to rush ahead. Well, if you insist.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in back.
Oh.
You have my protection. I grant you fire's blaze.
Okay. Aja. Oh my god. Jadi bersin-bersin.
It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
What happened?
You've my gratitude. This is for you. Take it with my thanks.
We're going this way now, I suppose. By your will. Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Dead! Flame is its weakness!
Oh. Ngapain, Mas? Baru mau buka chestnya,
A cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
What I wouldn't give for a map, particularly one that could tell us where all the treasure lies.
By your leave.
Super orang.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service. Now there's a thought. Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed. No doubt this trial will spur us into the next.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Rito Suodo. Korea. It's very claustrophobic.
Masterfully done. Our combined might is beyond any foe.
Oi, you there! If you're fit to fight, give us a hand. Right, and the charade. Scatter the goblin!
I've a pressing duty to which I must attend.
Now there's a worthy...
You've a strong arm. 'Twas a simple patrol mission, till we walked into that. I don't know where we'd be if you hadn't come along. I pray you'll let me
Worship B.
We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind.
We'll manage. Whatever comes. We always do, don't we?
Ooh.
common materials can be found here, methinks.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
Dari dalam.
Just imagine the coin we'd gain from selling this. Deeper pockets make for shallower troubles, they say. What manner of madness is this? Oh, look! There are rare materials yonder, just waiting to be harvested. Well, well, that's quite a discovery.
Ah. Embed.
Allow me to check whether there's aught nearby.
Eyes peeled, and watch your backs. Care to feel the wind on your face? Jump up, and I'll send you flying.
Here.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service. I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my special.
Tidur gitu. Dia berbahaya.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we? It is a tad inconvenient that we can't share equipment. We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
Wah, hujan.
Let my maggots grant you an elemental rune.
You're welcome, Master. Goblins. I suppose I'll handle this.
I shan't let them harm you.
Salah kalian. It's more like it. One more.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Alright. Oh, yeah.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurous trade. I suppose we'll be wanting to report back now.
Udah jalan. Mana kau?
We found an Archistaff and great sword both. What say we bring them to Sir Klaus? Personal import, I take it. Very well. I will lead the way. The vanguard is yours. We done?
I grant you roaring flame.
You'll not live to
avoid flame at any cost, Arena. You can bring down the oil. Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Wait right there.
I'd be caught unawares. I am shamed.
Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
Boleh lah.
It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Nothing.
Oh, good. I'd just about breathed my fill of stagnant air. If I were meant to spend my days in darkness, I'd have been born a mole. I suppose 'tis so.
Oke, lu nyari inilah yang buat just map-nya itu.
Here we go again.
I don't suppose begging for a reprieve would get us far with one of this lot. 'Tis easily done.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Oh, ini
Would you
tempatnya.
care to behold a forgotten riftstone as yet undiscovered in this world? Then follow me. 'Tisn't far.
I'll go and open the chest.
That's very dumb. Holy shit.
We found an Archistaff and great sword both. What say we bring them to Sir Klaus? A person of import, I take it. Very well. I will
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my...
That's very thick. Holy shit.
useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager. We could pick some now and use them when the need arises. A forgotten riftstone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift.
Yeah.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange that path. Where the phantoms, master? There only light above the belt.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Come, let me catch you in. By the skin of our teeth. We were overconfident in our abilities. It is a painful reminder that fortune will not always favour us.
Get them, get them. Pulang. Jam malam gitu.
Well, that wasn't a homecoming night vision. I knew the village would be in a bad way, but never did I expect
come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we? 'Tis a tad inconvenient that we can't share equipment. We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none. Well, this simplifies things. Our task is nearly done. Perhaps once we've concluded this bit of business, we might allow ourselves a moment's rest.
Yes.
I suppose 'tis so. This ladder can take us to new heights. After you, Arisen.
Yep.
Right, just follow me.
Patient tuh di.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Oh-ho! You have most excellent. You may now, however, if you wish to register. Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Marvelous! You have acquired both an archer staff and a greatsword. You may now change your vocation as desired, sir. What's more, I bear glad tidings. 'Twould seem our arms shortage is at an end.
Yes.
Look as long as you please.
Comment. Quest. Gue masih agak ragu sih sebenarnya ngasih miasma itu, tapi we'll see lah.
I heard a rumor that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons. Fascinating. Quite, though no definitive records remain.
What should I do? What to do? Hoy, Arisen! Say, have you heard about the state of the river? Do you know the river close by the church? That's a problem for the church, as it draws from the river. I was thinking you could help the priests by finding some gold ore. After all, I was hoping I'll help too. I'll look... Boy, Arisen! Have you found any gold ore yet? That's all right. I'm sure...
Yes, sir.
Kenapa nggak langsung 3?
Have you procured what I asked? Unfortunately, I can give you little more than that. Ah, but in place of only if you've the time and inclination, of course. As servants of the gracious hand, we yet at times. Perhaps you will recall the parents who were here when you first arrived, an unfortunate pair. They've suffered no few hardships in the slums. By chance, he was examined by a roaming man claiming to be a doctor. So, he was put into our...
I'll pick that up. We might have need of it.
Here he is. This young man, we've been administering the medicine recommended by the doctor who To be perfectly honest, I doubt the soundness of that after all. There is no shortage of ne'er-do-wells out there, willing to claim... But I suppose I ought not say such things so openly. Come, come. We've medicine to prepare.
Psst. You there. Help me. Listen, the sisters here are good to us, but I'm growing weaker day by day. It started with a slight fever. See that empty bed? An old man was lying in it till just a few days past. He told me he was feeling better, that he'd be well enough to leave anon. And now he's... Mayhap I'm just imagining things. Pray, should you hear any queer rumors?
I've not got food atwixt...
This is generally used as a material.
Why you risen? That's all right. I'm sure it doesn't grow.
Need someone to talk to?
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Bocah-bocah su.
That trouble here. I'll best move along. Here to ask aught of me,
Might you be a friend of Lubomir's? There has been talk of sending him down to the base. That is, the basement sick room, where none of the other sisters are permitted entry. Telis, she gives the patients a special medicine. I know not what kind, which is to be expected, and yet, a pop.
It is my duty to devote my life to prayer and virtue. A moment's prayer can do a world of.
So, the worst of us are taken, and none save the abbess can enter? If the gracious hand has... You've done this much for me. Would you be willing to go further?
Okay, let's go.
You've my thanks. Of course, all the better should your search come to naught. Should you find evidence fit to implicate her. See, I've already reported my suspicions to the Sentinels, and we've arranged a signal. So I beg you, sir, find the evidence.
What about this reeks of a plot? Let us gather evidence that we might expose it.
Ya, lagian apa
It's
ya?
no great shock to me.
Masa bikin medicine dari Oslo? Basically. Very weird. Very weird. Very sus.
I know not why, but the words basement sick.
Beg pardon, sir, but this. The patients in this room must not be disturbed.
Okay. Duduk dong, weh. Nyantai kali kok. Rasanya nyambung gitu. Aja deh.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen. No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurous trade. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Yeah. Ya rebutan. Pada tidak menyambung.
By your leave, Arisen.
Oh, someone help. Oh.
found some evidence, but there might be more to discover. Let us scour every inch of this room.
Aptly said.
Hey, 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 what did I told you?
Oh, someone help.
Medicine? Medicine! 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 Now!
Like,
Beg pardon, sir.
what? What's that? Very weird.
Might you be looking to enlist?
Let's move along. I don't tell half as many lies as my parents.
All this hustle and bustle requires no ostentation.
Is it true you're the Arisen? That's what I've heard. Only, I seem to recall someone else, but just be sure you play your part. A fellow Drake or two, and I reckon you'll earn the people's faith.
We ask but a few. Lady Eleanor's a goodly person, a saint-like. Her I wavered between life and death for quite some. Can't say as I missed that basement, mind. 'Tis an eerie. Suppose 'tis only to be expected, given the state.
Elena? Ah, yes. A fine woman by all accounts. I was in her care once. You see, I was only a little under the weather when I entered her care. But then, in the end, I survived. But methinks, and once, I saw her. She handed him a large parcel, all wrapped up. You'd think 'twere medicine. But I'd not have bought medicine, they were whispering. But I did hear one of them say aught about keeping quiet. Where'd they meet? 'Twas in the square, in the eastern part of the common quarter. And always a night, as I...
Oh, well.
Hey, nice, yeah.
Then I shall remain by your side.
Udah sampai malam berarti.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are dead.
Oh, thank you. He's a good kid. Dokter.
Time to head to market, methinks.
To tavern. Oh.
Seem in fine spirits?
Eh?
Well met, sir. How might I, in my line of business? Patience is always a pleasure.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Need anything? Business could be better, but I've weathered work.
Rebel.
Yes. Many thanks.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Let's take it easy today. My knees are acting up.
I'm always doing about a dozen things at once.
Who?
Well met, Rowling.
Oh, new tavern. Di mana ya?
Go on, have a look. I'm just grateful to still be in business. Pleasure doing business with.
A ladder, is it? How convenient. Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Greeting. You need only make a worthy offering. I have seen your path. May these... You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
That feels like a scam. Saya mau tahu dokter di mana? I'm good.
All this patrolling does a number on my shoulders.
Sama si father nih.
I do hope not before.
'Tis good to see you are well.
I fear I've much to attend. A moment's prayer can do a...
This is a place of prayer.
Kan di sini berarti. Terus gue nyari dokter, tapi di mana ya kan dokter?
Sun's too bright for me to eyes. Blunt as a hammer. What ruins your day like getting cut open?
Kita coba dia di.
You shan't hear me complain.
Oh, balik lagi.
I was a tad incautious in my...
The sun may have fallen, but the day is far from over.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace. Shall we get underway?
Here.
Aye, this is plenty. Nicely done.
You suppose wrong. I command their full faith. 'Tis simple for me to extract what I require.
Ha! You're a fearsome one.
Enough. I gave you yours.
Ah, of course. Wouldn't want to hurt the lady.
Glad we understand each other.
Aye, be seeing you.
Lord Thasus. 'Tis a name of great import. Of that I'm certain.
How very peculiar.
Nice place to sit. Watch the
All I need's my health. I wonder what rumors that they have.
Yeah, it's good.
To each their own, as they say. Taste makes waste, as they say.
Time to head to market, methinks.
Wonder if anyone will notice if I stay here a bit. Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
Chaos in the world begins with chaos of the mind.
Yeah.
Can't wrap my head around this.
Tomorrow will be no different. Sweat and toil.
All my troubles flee away this place. I would fain ease their burdens, however.
You're back. Pray, tell me, have you found anything? What? Do you think... Could I trouble you to look into this? Mayhap you could show it to the doctor I saw before coming here. Radcliffe. Pray, sir, do what you can.
Methinks we would...
You're back. Pray, these look like Johann and Bruno. I recall them being especially meek to the abbess. At any rate, they may know aught of use. You're back. I have noticed that the abbess goes out every night.
Jauh sekali. Oke lah, itu main jauh banget ya. Ya. Maybe besok pagi deh gue lanjutin lagi. Udah butuh istirahat banget. Udah mulai melar. Pasti kita istirahat dulu malam ini. Besok pagi-pagi sudah fresh. Ya enggak?
Oh, how I've longed to embrace my bedroll. Our adventure continues.
Oke, that's it pada stream. Aku lanjut lagi. Teller nih. Tapi ya lah, rasa kita sudah cukup dulu untuk stream ini. Terima kasih udah nonton stream ini. Dan terima kasih juga buat yang sudah nonton. Terima kasih. Kita ketemu lagi. Bye bye. Adios.